If you're going to move your cookie control from the standard one over to GDPR, there are a few steps you will need to take. My advice would be to open up several windows. So one of the windows I've opened here is the settings window. So it's under utilities, settings, because the information we'll want is under this heading as well as this heading. Both of these items are in the head section of the template, which most of these tags will be in. The other tab we want to open, so we want to click on this and tell it to open a new tab, which I've already done here, which is the new GDPR tab. One of the other ones to open up is click on the Help Center and then go down to GDPR, and we want to click on this one here, which is telling you where to place, and these are just guides. Depending on how you're using different things, you will need to have a look at how you're using them to what sections they go into. So there's 4 sections. There's a thing called necessary, which are parts of the website that need to be there for it to operate. Then there's the functional, marketing, and tracking. So we're going to look at Google Analytics first. So we'll copy that name just to save us a bit of time. We'll go back into our GDPR screen, and this is for this one we're going to set up as tracking. So we're going to hit tracking, add the name in here. Then we're going to go and grab the script that we already have in our system. So we're going to go back to our settings screen, and we want to grab the Google Analytics one, which can be classed as Google Tag or Tag Manager. So we'll copy that code, so mark it, copy it, and then we go back into here and paste that into the head. Now for the general description, all GDPR coding stuff must have a description to explain to people what that script is being used for. So this is where it's handy to come back into this particular page, and you can copy and paste these in as a guide, but if you've got something that you'd rather say, you can override what we've got there. I'm just going to paste these ones in. So once that's done, I want to save this as it is. And you'll also notice once it comes back that I haven't actually enabled it yet, because I want to copy them all across and delete the other ones before I actually enable. So the next one I want to do is Hotjar. So come back to our Hotjar, and it's also a tracking. So we'll go back into here and tell it to add a new tab, and it's going to be Hotjar. So we go back to our settings page and find our Hotjar script. Now once you've got this in your other script, you can actually delete this. So now we just want a Hotjar one. So copy, paste it into our head one, get our Hotjar description, paste that one in there as well, and then save. So once you've actually got it saved and you can see that it's actually in here, you can go back to the other settings screen and now delete this. So our next tag to copy across is our Facebook pixels. So this could have been up in this window as well. Just depends where it's been placed, but it can be put here as well. So I'm going to do the Facebook pixel next. So it's saying here Facebook pixel is marketing. So we're going to go back into here and we're going to go down to marketing, add a tab, Facebook pixel. Then we're going to come back to our settings window, again copy the code, place that into our header, grab our description, place that in our description. Now once that's done, that's the 3 that I have in here currently, so I'm going to tell it to enable this screen. I'm going to then go back to here, delete this one, and save this. So that means all of those things have now been done. So now my GDPR window should be enabled. So if we go into the public website, so just by clicking the main heading here, you go back into the public one. This was the old cookie one, so if we refresh, the GDPR one should now be in. And it says here that using enhanced cookies, so you click to accept. So as per the GDPR rules, all buttons, whether they're closed, accept, save preferences, or whatever they are, they must be all the same color. You can't influence a person's decision by coloring a button. But what they can do is they can click on each one of these to find out which cookies they want to accept. If they just want to accept Google Analytics, they can do that. Most people are going to click on accept all, but this way they can actually see what things they need to click on if they want to click on any of them, and then they can save their preferences as well. So once they've actually done that, I'm going to do an accept all just to show you how this will look afterwards. So it drops back to just a little cookie icon because they must be able to access it and change their preferences if they need to or they want to. So again, you can come back in here, they can click on this. So if they don't want to do this one anymore, they can untick it and then save their preferences